Hello, this is Pal from RankWyz Sideways, and today's Sideways Daily, we're going to talk about different applications for your SEO properties for your private blog network, rather than building links for your sites or your client sites. It's not one way or another, it's rather an additional application for your PBN. And before we go into, let's discuss, briefly recoup what is typical application for your PBN. So you build set of SEO properties with the pre-existing niche authority, and you looking to build more of the niche and relevancy authority in order to promote some specific page of the site, like would it be your site or your client site, in order to rank higher on search engine. So the process itself is acquiring the domains with the pre-existing backlinking profile, preferably with the same niche as the site you're looking to promote. Let's say if you're looking to promote the chiropractor blog, so you better find the domains that used to be sites in the chiropractor niche, or might be in the overall medical niche. So you're looking to get them because they have pre-existing good backlinks, relevant backlinks. So you need relevance, you need authority. So then you establish theme-related sites. You build, in our case, chiropractor blogs. You post relevant content. You get them indexed. You build more backlinks. And again, so this is the process of building niche relevancy, niche authority. So you apply niche authority to the site to rank higher. So there are two options. You either find the sites, would it be local citation directories or something else. You're looking for backlinks from the sites you do not own to build local the relevancy backlinks, the authority backlinks, or you build those authority properties and use them for linking to your site. And this is one of the typical, that's what's called typical approach for your PBN. And this approach works great. And we'll leave aside the perfect scenario where it works great, but sometimes it's not, it doesn't work as great as expected. Why? Is because the off-site SEO is not enough. So you need great on-site SEO, and very often we don't have access to the sites we're looking to promote. That's why in many cases you might see the PBN outranking the site you're looking to promote. So if this site has poor on-site SEO, it has thin content, it's not optimized, and you don't have access to that to the extent you have to your PBN, plus you are very careful with the site. You don't want to put it's in danger in any way, comparing to the PBN that it's to some extent is throwaway. So if you go overboard, you just kill the site, you replace it in your PBN. So very often you have PBN ranking faster, getting indexing faster, and you'll see it ranking for many keywords in the local niche. And it's essential nowadays to have your PBN ranking. With the all directions Google is moving into with the RankBrain, you need real traffic, you need your PBN ranking. So you have your site, you have set of your PBN, set of your your network, set of your blogs, and it's ranking and it has real visitors. So we use it to build links to the client site. But why do we build links? And why do we want it to rank higher in search engine? In order real visitors to see the offer, whatever the offer is, whether you sell anything, whether you capture leads, whether you get them engaged for the further communication. So you have an offer and you want to promote this offer. So today we're going to discuss, is there a way to, and actually I'll show you the better way of showing the users to the visitors when you have your PBN ranking for so many local keywords. Let's say the example, this is the network, and it's really small network for by any means, and I use it for testing, so you can see it's only 7 sites, and it's targeted very small, a niche, the suburb of Toronto, electrical only. But if I'll go to the rank tracker in the Sideways, you can on RankWyz, you can see that it's ranking for over 100 keywords in the top 100. So it's not how big the traffic is, it's not that big. And if I'll go to the stats, you can see that it has close to 300 visitors, one single site in a small niche that I didn't even intended to have for traffic. It's over 90 days. It's not huge traffic, but what if you have 10 50 or 100 sites, so it might be substantial traffic, and you build it and you finally looking to build backlinks to your site. But today we'll discuss how you can utilize your traffic within the scope of your PBN. So when you have your traffic, when you have your PBN ranking, so you can go to the site, and now I'm showing the application this in the sideways. You go to the site, I know the site is ranking for so many keywords, and you go to settings, lead generation. You can see that you can simply enable lead generation. And you can see I already use this when I testing. So you put the to the URL of the site, the lead generation or the offer, whatever you want, that is outside of the scope, your PBN. This is what you want your visitors to see. So now you bring this all together. You build your PBN, so you don't need to try to build to make your sideways PBN look natural. You don't need to post your manual content. So you want it to rank high for the as many keywords as possible. You want to post technical content. You want to experiment. So you might kill a few sites on the way if you go like closer to the edge, but you rank them for so many keywords, you get to traffic. But once you get in traffic, you enable lead generation, so you're not concerned of what those visitors see, because you show them something else. You show them the offer. I use lead pages post for one of our sales offer, and you can see there are a couple of options, proxy and overlay, and you can see that you can configure it to show it's always I don't know which case you're going to use this, most likely like if you send the direct traffic, something else, but most typical in its default configuration, you only show it for the search engine referral traffic. So essentially that when you have your blogs ranking in the search engine, user click on the search engine results, and they will see, instead of the page of your PBN, they will see something else. So let's search for the keyword that I know the specific blog is ranking, and you can see that it's not the massive keyword, but hey, it's ranking on the first page, it brings traffic, and when I click on the search, you can see that for the fraction of the second you saw the original site, and then system puts on the top the page you want real visitors to see. Again, so going back to options, we have two options. One is overlay, is when you see the when the system shows the content of the site, but when it determines that it's real visitors and it's coming from search engine, we integrate with the multiples way of checking that it's real visitors and not search bot, and we show the page on the top of the site of your site. So you don't need to use the whole PBN only to hoping to rank the specific page on the search engine. So you can run 10, 20, 50, 100 blogs for multiple keywords, getting massive traffic. You still use this PBN for links, but whenever you have real traffic, you can show them the offer. And I'd say another option is proxy. So Google might be thrown upon the way of showing the content on the top of the content, and as I said, we use all precautions to see the search bot apart from the real visitors. And plus, remember, the risk is not as high, so those are throwaway domains. So you just rank them, and even if they get penalized in the index, it's nothing to do with your money side. The risk is not as high, and you can replace it easily. Another option is proxy. So we not show if it's real visitors, and we don't show the original content. We actually show the page of the remote site, and we use canonical copy. If you're familiar with the technical terms, the canonical copy is a legitimate way of showing the site from another page and telling Google that we borrowed the page from the original page. So if we set up for proxy, you can see that it serves the remote page. It doesn't show the site, it shows the remote page, and it shows the canonical tags, so where the content is coming from. So one way or another, so you can use and start capturing leads with your network. So as simple as enabling lead generation. So you go to the site settings, lead generation, whatever the content you want to show, whether you want to proxy or overlay. So I personally think the proxy is a better option, but hey, it's up to you which one way to use. We build all the precautions in both methods. As I said, we determine it by IP, by agent, by we put a delay on to determine that it's real site, the real visitors rather than the bot visitors, and we show only the content to the real visitor. So if you have your PBN and you already have it ranked and you put enough content, so you can turn it into the lead generation network right now. If your PBN is not PBN is not ranked and it's not generated visitors, it's bad PBN anyway. Even if you use it for links only, you need to have it ranking. So you need to post more content. You need to build backlinks, so to build the traffic. You'll have a better PBN. You will have more traffic. You will can up to you utilize lead generation. So that's basically the functionality for the lead generation in sideways.com. So go try, let us know. So you can contact me in pavel@RankWyz.com. You can post the question on our Facebook group. And thank you for the suggestions. Thank you for inspiration for us to build the better tool for the community. And have a great day.